Hi guys, this is a writing exercise. It's going to be really quick and it's designed just to sort of free up your thinking creatively. And it's a great way of generating images and helpful if you're ever stuck with a bit of writer's block or just struggling to find words or interesting language. So the idea is that we're going to use associations to create unlikely poetic images, and it's probably easier just if I show you. So first thing you want to do is you want to pick a word, a really common word, maybe start with something in the natural world. So I'm going to go over the word light. And the next thing you want to do is from that word, write the first words that come to mind when you think of that word, and really don't try and control it, just let it flow right out. So if we go from light, other words I might think of are switch. And then from that word, you're going to go and think of another association. So from switch, I can think of the word on. And from the word on, I'd naturally think of the word off. And then from off, I'd naturally think, I don't know, milk, like off milk. So in the end, you should have a column, maybe aim for 5 words, that each following on from the other and creating an unlikely association. So the first and last word should seem wildly different, like light milk. They don't really have much to do with another. I'll give you another example. If we take the opposite of light, if we go with dark, and then from dark I can go shade. From shade I can go palm, like a palm tree. From palm, hand, and then hand, glove. Again, like before, we've got the first and the last word that are really different from one another, and then in between, sort of what a pathway to say how we got there. If I do this one more time, I'll go with a word like running, something I never do. So now I'll go something like tap, water, flow, and then words, the flow of words. Again, so then we've got a first and last image, like running and words, not really a clear association there, but we've got a pathway in between to say how we got there. The next step is, once you've done that, is using the words in each column to create a short sentence or an image, and you use all the words in that column, try and create something like an image or a short phrase, and then that hopefully will get you to think a bit differently. So for example, if I go with this first column, I might say something like switch the off milk on. Now that really doesn't make any sense, I know, but I don't want you to feel tied to making logical sense or anything. This is about thinking abstractly and saying things that might be surprising. So there we go. I've sort of done a play on the words like off and on, and then with stale. Another example with the middle one, I can do dark as a palm in a glove. One thing that might be useful if you're struggling to find a way for these words to connect is just use a simile. So that's like an as or a like. So you use the words as or like to compare them, to compare some of the words in your column. And then hopefully it will give you an unlikely image. I'll do one more for the last one. So you can go, let me think. There you go. I've used another simile again with the word like, and just to try to use water to find an interesting way to think about how we speak. So yeah, hopefully you'll have fun with this technique. You know, try not to feel too bound to making sense or making sort of beautiful, stunning images. They can be funny, they can be nonsensical. It's just about freeing yourself up and trying to think in unlikely ways about common things. The phrases that you then generate would be great to go in a short story or in a poem, or you can make a haiku out of them. We actually made haikus out of these in one of the workshops we did quite recently. So yeah, really, sky's the limit. I'd love to see what you guys do with this technique. If you want to share them with us, please email us at stayconnected@artsnetwork.org.uk, or you can send them to us over social media. Great, thanks, bye.